Greetings and welcome to episode 131 of my Empire Total War Darth mod USA campaign, and this, my friends, how we left it last time, where we have finally positioned ourselves to strike at the very last great German city unit, my friends. It really is the last bastion, the last hold here, or major stronghold, should I say, of the Germans anywhere. We really have absolutely battled our way to this point now. My goodness me, what a fight it's been, and we're still embroiled in this fight. We are still knee deep here fighting against the Germans. It has been a war of untold brutality. The cost to men and materials has been extraordinary, but the cost financially has been, well, you can't even define it, my friends, how much we've had to absolutely throw at this. The money we have spent has been colossal, to say the very least. Have we met a turning point? Who knows, but it really has been an absolute menace. It really has. Now, if we take Munich, we would have effectively sort of pacified the last sort of bastion here in the west of Germany. All of the west of Europe will then be under full American control. My goodness me, it's taken a while for us to get to this point. It really has. We've got a massive flotilla of ships here, which we are going to be sending out into the wider world here to really start pushing our enemies. In fact, we'll probably start combining some of these fleets together. Now, as you can see here, we do have the problem, or shall we say the looming problem, as the Council have pointed out many times, of Spain. Now, Spain, to say the least, is not on friendly terms with minus 327. That is the relationship we have with them. It is dire, to say the least. It really is probably the worst relationship you'll find anywhere bar the Germans at the moment. And the question is, why haven't they attacked? Why have Spain not attacked? I genuinely thought that Stuttgart would be the sort of the turning point, the tipping point for Spain, because then we have effectively cut off all land connections between Spain and their allies Germany. We've also cut off their economy, dead in the water for Germany. They have, where they're getting the money from to maintain these armies, I have not a clue. I really don't. I'm not sure if there's any of these ports are keeping them sustained. We've hit every port. Russia's there. We've got the Ottomans here, which we are currently embroiled in just a titanic battle at the moment. We're actually moving forces we did abandon the Cherkassk at the behest of the council because it was under real threat. We weren't able to really maintain that sort of long distance war there in the Don. It was becoming quite a drain upon our resources, but we've given it to France, which has sort of almost thrown the Germans into a bit of a muddle here. I don't think they quite know what to do, but look at these armies. These armies have taken an absolute pounding here. The battle for the Don was a brute, sir. It really was. We've got this army here. We are actually, this navy here, trying to hold this. We've got these German forces moving in, not happy with that at all, so we're moving some additional forces in here eventually. We've also, the sheer gall of it here, we've got the Mamelukes have decided to hit one of our largest ports, Alexandria, here in Egypt. And we've done nothing about it. That cannot stand, sir. So we're going to send in this fleet here. We're going to show them what's what here. We might leave a few ships here, but by Jove, we're not going to allow them to get away with that. We lost 3. Not going to get away with it that easy. Not a chance. You're not coming back here. As you can see, we now opened up that. We didn't lose any at all. Thank you very much, sir. Do not come back, sir. Kill. And now we can move in here now, because we do have these forces here. Now we did move this force here to guard these, as you can see here, these armies ready to move, but they need replenishing. They really do need replenishing quite quickly. We need to get them on the land here.
Setting up camp. Orders, Captain.
I should just join them here.
Take ready.
And this army also.
All the way, troops.
Come on, sir.
Gathering supply. Orders, Captain.
It looks like they can't do it, and that's absolutely fine. But we've got these armies here. This army here is at full strength night on. This army is definitely at full strength.
Orders.
And these gentlemen here are being made ready to move out. They can't at the moment. We've got the Greeks here. They've left us alone. We're leaving Greece alone here. They have taken a little bit of a battering here, the Greeks, I believe, from the Ottomans. But we want to reinforce with these armies here. We're going to reinforce Ankara and potentially also move in and try and... We were going to try and hit Venice here as well, but Venice just got just an absolute massive forces here, which is ridiculous. Even then, where are they getting the money? Must be an overland route here. Must have a connection with Spain. That's all I can think it is. But look at Spain. Spain has become an absolute titan here. It really has. My fault. Definitely my fault. I allowed Spain to survive at the very start of this campaign. Many of the councils saying, Mala, you need to destroy Spain. They will come back and they will bite you. And I ignored that advice, and look what's happened. This is the consequence of that. Spain has become an absolute behemoth. It really has. Look at the forces they got here. A raid against us here ready. Why have they got these forces here? Why? Because they're probably ready to strike. It's probably the sheer strength of our numbers that are keeping them from attacking us. I have never seen that much of a negative attitude towards another country and not have a war declared upon you. So there's something that's keeping them at bay here, and it's probably the sheer strength, the size of our armies here on the west. They know if they strike against us, they're going to be hit back equally as hard. Now, let us focus on here. This is the absolute goal here. This is the key here. We do have, I do believe, we do have the Marine Corps here moving in with support armies. Have they already moved into position? That's the key here. Because I'll be absolutely honest with you, I can't remember if we've moved them into position already or if they're on their way. We've got a German army in here which has to be removed because we're just effectively moving around it. There it is, there it is. That army is going to be moved, absolutely moved here. And it's going to be moved down here, strike, there it is, going to be moved into the striking distance here of these armies. We're going to have a huge push against them.
We can't do that, sir.
And indeed, we need to remove this army here from our way. We need to completely open.
Sir.
Why aren't these gentlemen being replenished and repaired at all? That is an absolute scandal, sir.
Yes.
And these gentlemen, why aren't these gentlemen being replenished and repaired either? Oh, they are. That's excellent. Got these forces here.
Sir.
I think we might clear this mine here, the Sadar mines even. I think we might clear the Sadar mines.
Sir.
Plenty of howitzers here.
Ready and awaiting.
Will it draw in this army as well? It probably will, these forces here as well, but that's fine. As I said, we want to chip away at these forces here bit by bit. We might even strike into this army as well and just remove them and just focus, then have these left. They do have a lot of defensive forces at their disposal, but we've got to chip away at these bit by bit here.
Sir.
They're being replenished as well. That's excellent.
Ready for order.
These are still being replenished.
Sir.
That army's ready.
Orders, sir.
Oh, look at that army. Now that's... We've got to retrofit some of these armies. We really do.
Sir.
But this army here is an absolute titan. It really is, in terms of its ability to really hit the enemy hard. But look at that. Now that's the army we're going to use to strike in here. Oh, look at that. I think we'll use this army here. It's going to be a very aggressive army here. We've got the 1st Delaware. We've got 2 Grenadier regiments. I think we'll use this army to strike in. First things first, let's just move out.
Waiting for your order. Forward.
And we'll move this army in.
Troops.
I'm going to strike hard here. It's more like it. Right. Straight into battle, my friends. Straight into the battle here. We're going to clear these German forces around Munich, chipping away at their defences bit by bit. Not giving them an ounce of time and space here at all. We have to take this last city, but if we could send all our troops in one hit, that would be an epic battle. We might just well do that, but I think it's best if we just allow our, if we just ship up, we take away the enemy's sort of outer ring of defences there. These forces we can see sort of that outer ring, that furthest ring away from Munich, trying to hold back our forces. If we can clear that outer defensive ring, it allows us to throw everything we can at Munich then in one massive strike. Now, oh, look at this up here. Now our topography here of this battle map, as you can see, we've got this sort of hill here that sort of moves down into a small valley here, and it flattens out quite nicely here and then dips down again. But we have a lot, that's a huge deployment zone compared to the Germans. Well, the German ours overstretches theirs as well, so our deployment zone is actually a lot larger. Now ideally we'd like the howitzers to be up on here, which I think we will have anyway. We're going to be aggressive here. We've got to avoid this here, this hamlet here. It can disrupt your lines quite badly here, so we'll set our fire support up here. We want to be firing into the deployment zone. We'll give them free fire so they can fire at the target they deem necessary. Look at that. Now, got General Mike Cathcart, who's been with us a very, very long time indeed. We've got long riflemen. I think we'll have those in the fight, but we're definitely going to take the 1st Delaware, the 1st New Jersey Volunteers, and the 2nd Grenadier Regiment here as our first attacking force. I think we'll place them here and here. Look at that, hidden beautifully, but look at the 1st Delaware. What a joy these are to see. Look at that. Oh, 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 oh. Look at that. Now if that doesn't bring a tear to your eye, nothing will. What an absolute wonder. Look at that. A very powerful strike force here. Very powerful indeed. Again, said can be said for the cavalry. We're going to send cavalry. The cavalry is not the finest. It's only a regiment of horse. But for this particular operation, it doesn't need to be anything more. We don't need heavy cavalry for this type of operation. It's more of a mopping operation. We just need to break their outer defences. I think we'll send the long riflemen in as well, because the long riflemen do have a wonderful range. Their accuracy is also quite exemplary as well. So that strike force here. We shall have a defensive force as well, which is the sort of the cornerstone of most of our battles here. But I think we might send another force off to the right as well. Let's have the 37th Regiment. You can tell how long this army has been in the campaign, because it's still got numbered regiments, which are rare to say the least at the moment. So you can tell this is one of the first armies we ever had, especially when you've got ones like the 13th Regiment. Look at that, Manifest Destiny, and some wonderful named regiments by the council, as you can see here. I think that would probably do us for our defence, since we'd be attacking quite aggressively here. There's no reinforcements either. 14th Regiment on the left. Now if they're going to strike, I think we'll strike them pretty hard here. We'll have the 36th Regiment in reserve. I think we'll keep one regiment just in reserve, just in case. The rest, these are going to be attacking these 4 regiments here. Now can we set them on quite a wide berth here? We've got to be careful of the topography here of the land. Strike them hard and fast here. Aggression is the order of the day here. 4 regiments on the right striking. We have a strong defensive formation here with a reserve, which we'll just set at the back here, I think. Gentlemen, look lively, sir. We've got cavalry and another strike force here, so it's going to be a very powerful strike force. Let's begin. Let's remove this German army here. ways. This Karasi is going to be a problem for us. But I'll be damned. We got to strike hard there by the cavalry, but we're going to ignore that. We're going to carry on. Our mission must not be deterred. Those stakes down, lads. What the blazes are you up to? What are you doing? Damn, they've hit us hard here. With their horse. Oh, good grief. They've been absolutely buckled here. Look at that, they've buckled. Oh, that's a joy to see, sir. Not so sharp now, are we? Move fast, gentlemen, move fast. Got to keep pushing here. They've gone. Let's move, gentlemen. Oh, look at that. Blazes. Let's break this flank. Let's break this flank, gentlemen. Break it. Gotta be careful of these horse sticks here. Finish them off, please, gentlemen. Redirect the fire. Look at that, they've been absolutely... nothing left of them, sir. They've gone, look at that. Oh, what a shot, sir. My compliments to the chef. My compliments to the chef, sir. Time for slackers, sir. They're starting to break here. They started conscripts on the conscripts, lads. Spikes, lads, watch those spikes. They've gone. They've had enough. Go anywhere near those. No way to go anywhere near those. But you do it anyway. Oh, that was a beautiful shot there. Can we weave through here? Gotta weave through that gap there, gentlemen. Have some sense. was. Now that was a fight. Aggression, my friends, right up to the front there. Right up to them. Let's push it. Push. First Delaware is still strong. First New Jersey. Wonderful. Waving like fiends. Look at that. Defensive line untouched. Reserves untouched. The first outer ring of the German defences for Munich broken. Get in there, lads, and finish them off. You want them shattered, General, not broken, shattered. All gone. All done. What a fight that was. What a fight. We got them. Broken. Yes. Heroic victory, of course. What a fight that was. What a fight. We lost 808, still a decent amount lost. We lost nearly 2,000 men. Look at the kills. Grenadiers did a wonderful job there. First Delaware as well, absolutely up front and centre. Grenadiers again, absolutely fantastic fighting there. Well done, lads.
Immediately.
And that now comes under our control once again. Sure, bring the gentleman up to full strength. You have to excuse any noise in the background, my friends. You can probably guess who that is just smoking up. Now, what we do need to do is to start. We shall, I think, if we attack this army here, will we draw in this army here as well? Maybe by default, the rest of these as well. You can probably hear in the background, my friends. That's just someone there who's about to start. So excuse any noise in the background there. I think what we will do is we'll start. We've got these forces here, but why aren't they at full strength? Why are they not at full strength, sir?
Yes, sir. At the ready. Yes.
Excuse any noise there, my friends. You can guess who that might be there, and who is starting to demand attention. Now,
sir.
I think we're going to start moving these forces in here, and that army there is still being replenished. Let's move each other down in here. Sorry about that, my friends. You might see a little bit of an edit there, as you may have guessed. Somebody demanded my attention. Now we've taken the outer defences here. We can now begin to, I don't know if I take this army up, but it might drag these in here. We'll start to assemble around them, as it were, here.
Yes.
Got this force being put together here. I think we might move this force out as well, pull everything we can in this vicinity here. Move these gentlemen into Berlin. Oh, look at that force. Oh, look at that for a force. What a wonder. Bring these gentlemen down as well.
Make camp. Your humble servant. Sir.
Can't go any further. We've got these forces here. We need to move these in as well. Ideally, we could take out this army here. Chip away properly at their defences here, but would it drag these in? I don't think it will. That's a pretty powerful army there, but this army should be enough here to deal with this. Lots of mortars.
Yes, sir.
We're going to move in here.
Battalions ready.
Oh, we've got cuirassiers as well with us here. Same principle, they've got these mortars which are an absolute menace. They really are if you want to advance, but we've got to do it. Let's take the fight. Let's take the fight to them, sir. These outer defences here, Munich's outer defences have to be assaulted. They have to be chipped away at. because I just got a feeling that Spain is going to sort of just suddenly just turn around and wallop. It's going to come for us here. Look at that. That snow here just falling here. Starting to fall upon us. It's cold, man. That's a brutal winter, sir. That's a brutal winter. If it's snowing, it's in them. Look at the sub-zero temperatures here. Right, let's bring all the field guns into firepower, into full effect here. Let's pull them out to here. I've got a small deployment zone here, so I think we'll put our field guns at the front and centre here. We're going to absolutely just ruthlessly pound them into. So we're going to be really. Look at that. We've got 225 men here. That's a ridiculous amount.
Artillery! Artillery reporting! Sorry, reporting!
Got cuirassiers again. We're going to do the same thing as we did before. Aggressive and straight on. Those mortars are going to be brutal, so we've got to move fast here. We've got 3 cuirassier regiments, which are absolutely always wonderful to have. 196 men. Well, that certainly caught us on the hop there. 196 men. This is almost an army in itself. But we should not look a gift horse in the mouth. We'll hit them here really hard here. We'll also move, I think, on the right flank here with these horses as well. Right on the far right here, like extremities here. So we can catch them on the hop, as it were. Really put them on the back foot here. We've got to break these defences and break them quickly. Now we've got Melody's own guard here. We're going to put a small strike force together of these 3 regiments with these cuirassiers. Oh, wait a minute, we've got these gentlemen here as well. I think we'll have the strike force here. Now we have to set these for defence because we're not sure what's going to be coming our way. Will they attack us? Will they be aggressive? We'll set this regiment here, the vanguard of our defence here. We really do have some real greenhorns here as well. Look at that. These gentlemen have never even seen battle yet. They have no experience whatsoever. On the left, this regiment here, just on the right here, we've really got to make sure that our defences don't buckle here. This firepower, this fire support will be absolutely crucial to what we do here now. Again on the left here, just past a small outcrop of trees. But gentlemen, go. And here as well, just on the right. Strong defence, enough to hold them off, at least to ward them off. Now I think these gentlemen, because we're quite close to their deployment zone. Quick line. I think we'll go. Shrapnel shot is quite a short ranged. Where is shrapnel? Shrapnel will only head up to here, so we're going to go round shot. They do have this here, would probably disrupt their advance and their deployment. Gentlemen, look lively there, gentlemen. Very powerful here. Wait a minute, sir. If that's the case, I think we'll send another regiment over here onto this flank here to attack on the left. If we're going to hit them, let's hit them hard. We are going to suffer losses because they've got 3 mortars now. The mortars are unerringly accurate. So we've got to take this fight here now. Right. No reserves. Straight in. Let's do this, my friend. Let's begin. Look at that. I'm going to give them free range here. Oh, look at that. That's a barrage and a half there. Oh my goodness me, look at that. They've absolutely brutal. Do not tell me you're just really strolling, sir. is a fight to the death. Move, gentlemen. Let's crush the back of this. Just absolutely swamped in one hit. They've broken already. Shattered in one go. Let's get in there, gentlemen. Let's get in there. Those howitzers have absolutely destroyed us. Ay, damn, those mortars are brutish. Here they come. You think we were unprepared, sir? I don't think so. Get in there, clear out these flanks. If you wanted a fight, so you've just got it. Oh, look at that. Wow, those mortars are an absolute menace. Lost all these here. That's it, we've got them now. Cost us a many a life here, but yes, sir. Of course they're shooting. Broken. these cavalry just absolutely cut a swathe through them. Where are your defences, Germany? Where are they? I'll tell you where they are. They're nowhere to be seen. Not broken, gentlemen. Not broken. Shattered, thank you. Let's get his Feldjäger. Focus on the generator. He's broken. He's broken. Shattered. Gone. Yes. What a fight, my friends. What a fight. Another wonderful victory there. Oh, 960, they lost nearly 2,500. That is the caliber of troops we are now. Look at that, the Cuirassiers did a wonderful job there. 196 men, I don't know where that came from at all. What an absolute wonder.
Troops, yes. Forward!
I think we can probably demolish this seminary. We can. Put these gentlemen back into good shape. I think we have now achieved what we really wanted to do. I think we're going to move in and take this army out here.
Ready and waiting order. Yes.
These gentlemen will do it. We don't have a general in that one, we do have a general here.
Watch them like flies.
I think we can always resolve this one, if I'm honest with you, my friends, because that's just...
Virtue, valor unconquered.
We lost a good amount of men here, but we've once again cleared those defences out.
Sir, your orders?
Now we've closed in on the city. The city is now being closed in upon
For crown and country.
at full strength. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, yes, sir. March! Ready for order. Forward! March! Yes. At the ready. Yes, sir.
The gentlemen are repairing and replenishing. I think we've done all we can do here. We're going to move more forward. Wait a minute, why is that?
Yes. Citizens, march! By the left. Anything more? March! Your humble servant.
We're closing in. We've surrounded the city now. There's not a chance. They can't go anywhere, sir. From the trade lines here. Been hit by the Mamelukes. here. Mind you, the Ottomans have been hit hard here. I'm assuming by Germans. We do need to move in here as well, but we've got to get these Marines down to here as quickly as possible.
At the ready.
But that, my friends, we're going to end this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, as always, my friends, please keep your comments coming down below. But my word, we're so close. We're going to attack next episode into Munich itself, take the city. I hope you enjoyed this episode, my friends. Whatever you're doing, please be safe. But until next time, bye for now.